Welcome to another exciting episode of Life Behind the Scenes with yours truly, Sean Thompson. Today we have Mr. and Mrs. Smith. No, not the actors from the action series, but the proprietors of Luscious Beauty Spa. So, for viewers who may not know you, introduce yourself and tell us a little about the spa.
So, my name is Anne-Marie Smith.
And I'm Maurice Smith.
So, of course, we are the owners of Luscious Beauty Spa. So, we are located in Greendale, Spanish Town. We have been in existence for over a year now.
Mhm.
And I was saying to everybody, a year. It feels like just yesterday.
Yes.
And then people are asking a year, like it's been that long. So we have been in operations for a year now. So we're in a quiet zone, a lovely area. What we give is spa. We give luxury. We
Okay.
give what you want, modern, everything that you're looking for in a spa. You can find it at Luscious Beauty Spa.
Wonderful, wonderful. So tell me, why the name Luscious Beauty Spa?
So for the name Luscious Beauty Spa, if I must admit, it was never the original name that we
Okay.
wanted for the spa. But in our registration process for the business, we encountered some challenges, names that are too similar to other business and all of that. So when we got the options, we played around it and we just settled on Luscious Beauty Spa. The name Luscious, it's everything. So it just pops to us.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So why Greendale, Mr. Smith?
Well, Greendale was actually not our destination,
Okay.
but we actually looked all over. We checked in Kingston, we checked in Portmore, we checked in Spanish Town, and we came together and we said, hey, what we're gonna bring to Spanish Town will be different because there's no other spa like Luscious Beauty Spa in
Indeed,
Spanish Town at the
indeed.
moment.
Okay, okay, wonderful. So, what inspired you both to start a spa in the first place?
So if anybody knows us and knows us personally, knows that we have beauty background.
Okay.
So, and when I say us, I literally mean we both have beauty background.
Is that a
He himself comes from somebody that does beauty. It's within the beauty industry. And myself, because growing up, I was always in my cousin's salon, braiding hair, doing everything that I had no business doing, but I always was there, and I loved beauty. So I'm always putting on makeup when I had no business putting on makeup.
Okay.
I was always doing something. I love a sense of beauty. So I mean that's alone in itself, and I must say I'm also a beauty instructor.
Wow.
So so with everything,
So this was like destiny.
It was destiny.
Okay, okay. So this was your passion.
Yes.
All right. So what were some of the biggest challenges you faced starting out?
So challenges. So our location was for the first thing, the location. We're not in the middle of Spanish Town, in the business of in the town. So because of that, you have to draw your clientele.
Yes.
And secondly, we had no clientele, absolutely no clientele in Spanish Town. I've never done business in Spanish Town before. So we found a spot, found a location. So it's from zero up. We had to build the location, we had to build our design, everything, and we also had to draw our clients in, whether it's through social media. And I have to say, big up my staff, previous staff, present staff, because those girls, they do their things. Whether it's downstairs giving out some flyer to somebody, drawing people to the business, yes.
Yes, because I've seen the TikTok page and social media influencers like Ton Travels. How was it working with Ton?
Well, she's an absolutely amazing person. I love her personality, everything. I mean, the collaboration between us and her, it was a really good one. We reached out. She did the content. She came. Even before she agreed, she was like, the place is lovely. And one other thing with working with social media influencers, when people see influencers visiting your locations and they see and get the reviews from them, they're drawn to trying the new things. And we did get clients from those stuff, right? Okay. So we have to say yes.
And what were some of the other influencers that you worked with?
Well, we also worked with JD UNT.
Okay.
Yes. He's big on social media as well.
Yes.
He also did some Holy River relief down by the west that was affected by the hurricane.
So you also contributed in that.
Definitely,
Right.
we also contributed. We came together. We have some sponsors that also came together with us.
Lovely,
Right.
We did about 2 times we went down there, did some drop offs for everyone. So yeah.
All right. So tell me, were there moments throughout this that you felt like throwing in the towel?
There has been so many moments that we would want to throw in the towel, but you know, I always think that if you have a passion and if you know what you want, that alone, the drive to get to where you need to be, is what probably has made the business, stand on its own and still be here today. Because there are days when, of course, just starting new location, as I said, a new area, not much of a clientele, building this clientele, you're like, is this going to happen? Are we going to be getting some? Well, why we don't have any clients today? But we were just open. We're young to the business, diligent, all of that. So there's so many days, but then there are also lots of rewarding days, and I think though that outweighs the days when I just want to throw in the towel.
Okay, understood. So describe for me how Spanish Town responded to you then versus how they're responding to you now.
Well, firstly, nobody wanted to come around where we're located on Thompson Pen Road, right at Beacon Hill, because everybody knows that area is a bad area before.
Okay.
Now it's
developing, yeah.
Yes.
Totally different now. There and I see a lot of developments.
Definitely, it's totally different now. It's commercialized a bit, so persons are drawn to the area.
Yes.
Now, when persons come there, they're like, first thing, walking into that spa, seeing the atmosphere, it's a wow moment.
Wow.
Right?
Spa with wow.
And then our customer service, we're customer centric, so our customer service is key.
Yes.
So how you feel just walking into that spa, it says it all.
Yes.
Okay. So I want you to elaborate a little bit more for me. What makes Luscious Spa so different? You say customer centric, but what are the other factors that makes it stand out?
So what makes us stand out? And I can use some words to describe
Go
it,
right
right?
ahead.
So for one, modern. I always use modern. Of course, we're modern. It's modern days.
Yes.
The decor, everything. When you walk in, you get a modern vibe. So we are, and in terms of our services and everything as well, we try to keep modern. And the equipment that we use, we try to stay in the market, so up to date with everything that's happening. Elegance, of course, you get a sense of elegance when you get there. Customer centric, as you said before. I'm big on customer service. Anywhere I go, and I always tell people, or he knows this, I'll pay $500 more if I can get a better service somewhere, and that's just the truth. But you must give service, and that's something that I'm big on, day in, day out. At the end of each session, at the end of the day, the morning, I'm always beating that into my staff head. Customer service is key.
Service.
That is what will make you and break you. And in this day of technology and social media, the last thing I would want to see is a TikTok post with, oh my God, reviews. We had a bad review.
Yes,
so we try to make sure that we give what we would expect if it was us getting the services anywhere else.
Which is right. So what does consistency play in keeping clients loyal?
It's a big thing. If you're not consistent with the service that you're giving, you will not have loyal customers. And that's the first thing. So if they come today and the pedicure service was not as good, should I go back? Or I didn't like it, I'm not going to go. But if they come, they get it right and they love it, and every time they come, it's the same thing, they keep coming back. And we're happy to say that we have so many clients now that are return clients just because of the consistency. And every time they come listen, they're like, do not ever go away. Please don't ever close your doors. Please ensure that you guys are always
that
here.
That should be reassuring.
It is.
Yes. So how do you maintain that consistency though? Because you expressed earlier that you both are coming from a beauty background. Is it a case where persons have to come in certified? If so, where do you prefer the certification from? Or do you provide training and certification for them?
So it's a mixture of everything.
Okay.
So for first, you must come in certified. Because of course we have to keep with the standards, you have to keep with the regulations in the industry. So you have to come in certified. That's the first thing. Once they get in as well, I constantly do training.
Okay.
So I am in the industry. I know the industry. I know the things that they need to know. And customers, I have customer service background. I have beauty background.
Wow.
So right.
Wow.
So because of all of that, it's a package deal. So I'm always gonna, if I'm not doing a customer service, I am there and I get my services done there as well, because what better way to test if it's done correctly and properly. So if I go there, I'll just pop up and they don't have any time to think about it. Pop up random. Okay, I need to get my nails done. And of course they know that I'm spot checking everything that they do. I need to get a facial done and I'm spot checking. So we're always doing that and reassuring. And customer feedback is important. So customers give us feedback. We use any feedback, and I encourage feedback.
Yes.
Because feedback builds your business.
Constructive criticism.
So it is really, really good. So that's what helps.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, Mr. Smith, you have been rather quiet. Let me pick at you right now. What has running a business taught you about yourself?
Patience.
Well, as my wife rightfully said,
yes,
patience. Because in dealing with persons, you have to show a bit of patience.
Yes.
You can't expect everyone to be on the same speed.
Yes.
Not be at the same mind frame of everything. So you have to exercise a bit of patience with everybody.
It's a virtue, isn't it?
That's the main thing that I've taken away from business.
Yes. Okay. Wonderful. And what would
and
you
also
say?
discipline.
Okay, go ahead.
So you also have to be very
disciplined.
And I think if you're gonna ask the same question, it has to be the same thing: patience and discipline. Because running a business is no, but what the new slang say, in a tip boy,
boy for run spa.
So in a tip boy for run spa.
You think it's that boy for that?
So we have to exercise a lot of patience with our staff, patience with customers just coming in, patience overall. And we have to be strategic about a lot of the things that we do, because if you're not strategic, this is something that can actually break you. So you need to know that if this is not something that's needed, you need to know when to cut back, you need to know when to add, you need to know when to revamp. So it has taught us a lot.
Wonderful, wonderful. So what are some of the, what would I say now, hardest part of running a spa that people don't see? Because when they come in, they see the luxury, they get the nice customer service, they see the ambience, they're blown away by the atmosphere. They see all the bells and whistles. So behind the scenes, because this is life behind the scenes, right? What is it that people don't see that, is the hardest part of running the spa?
So behind the scenes, we are everything. We're the lawyers.
Wow.
We're the CEOs. Wow. We're the delivery people. We do everything. We have promotions. To go. Listen, people have no idea how much it is to run a business. We have to be doing everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. I for one, I'm everything that I need to be in the business.
When you see me, you see the business. When you see me, you see the business. That's the only thing I want you to see.
So
if I have a staff calls out, my nail tech is out, I have to be there, and I have to be doing the nails. I have to be doing everything. Massage. Every last service.
So what about you, Mr. Smith? Can you do nails and massage and...
Oh no, I'm only in the back. I am more the financial advisor.
The spiritual advisor.
Yeah, the spiritual advisor. All right. So tell me, how do you balance being creative with your business side?
I am so grateful for my staff. I have to say that. So I have to be grateful for my staff because they're younger, of course, and they're technology, they're Miss TikTok people. So sometimes we will just try out a lot of the content that we see, or if I send them something to say, hey guys, can you recreate this or something, they're on top of it, and they try to tap into it a lot. So it's a lot, yeah.
So as you mentioned your staff, what do you look for when you're building your team?
Customer service. So I need somebody that is customer centric. You have to be polite, pleasant, and you need to be able to do the service well. Because that is what the business is. It has to be the package.
Yes.
So you have to come in certified, you have to come with the skill, you have to come ready, and you have to be able to give my customers what they're looking for.
Okay.
I can tell you though, they're not even fully have the skills down pat. My wife here,
Yes.
she's gonna make sure that they
Are
have
up
the
to
necessary
standard.
skills that they need.
Okay.
Definitely.
So, how is it that you go about motivating your staffs and maintain that said standard? You mentioned earlier about, popping in, right, and doing those surprise visits to ensure that, they're doing what it is that they ought to do. But how do you motivate the staff?
Well, for our staff, we try to live as one. We try to
A
live as a
family.
family.
Okay, family
Right? It's
oriented.
one unit. It's a team.
Love
It's a
that.
teamwork. It makes a dream work.
Love
Right?
that. Love that.
So any little thing we try to reward them, let them feel comfortable, let them feel at home. If they ask for something, we try to be there for them just the same. So we try to counsel them, guide them.
Because as managers, you're also mentors.
As she mentioned, that they're also young, they're growing up. So we groom them and try to
Parental
show
figure.
them how life is out there.
To make the right
Teach
choices.
them what business is about. And it's just in little rewards. So the little things also matters. It's as simple as it's Easter time. Let's get you something. Or we have a random pop-up there. You guys did an absolutely great job. And we don't stop all shorts and praising them.
Okay.
If we get the reviews from our clients, once if a 5-star pops up in our review app, that's the first thing. We're gonna highlight it and we're gonna let them know that they're doing a good job.
Excellent, excellent. So for being in the beauty business for what, a little over a year now?
Yes.
How do you see that evolving in Jamaica?
For anybody who knows the beauty industry, it's a multi-million-dollar industry, or billion-dollar. It's a big business.
Yes,
and I don't even think we tap into it as we need to as yet. And I mean, that's something for the future, for growth, because it's a multi-million-dollar business. There's so much more that we can offer, and there's so much more that we will be offering coming up.
Looking forward to it.
Don't give it away, don't.
I won't.
All right, without giving away anything too much, what are some of the trends that clients are asking for the most now when it comes on to the beauty industry?
So I think a lot of them are asking for a lot of semi-permanent cosmetic stuff. So when it comes on to doing the eyebrows, when it comes on to doing the lips, so they want to do some enhancements.
Okay.
So that's something that we are looking, as we said, there are things that will be coming soon.
Okay.
So our clients are asking when they do, we look into the things. And one thing will not happen is that we're not going to just throw something up to say, okay, then because you asked for it, we're going to give it. We're doing it the right way, the research of the markets. We're getting the right training, the right people to make sure that when we deliver the service, it's what you expected.
As expected.
Yes.
So tell me, what advice would you give someone now who is, trying to come into this field, this industry?
Just do it.
Just like Nike. Just do it. Don't hesitate.
I mean, don't look for it to be an overnight thing.
Yes.
It takes time. It takes effort.
Discipline and patience.
Discipline, everything.
Discipline and patience. Because we went in there and think it may be quicker. And we have noticed that it's not. That won't be the case. We have to put in the work. We have to be there on the ground. So we know it's not an easy come up.
But don't give up.
But never give up, though.
Don't give up.
Never give up. Never give up. All right. So tell me now, right? You are helping so much persons, right? You are employing staff. You are a part of the relief program, right? But who is supporting Luscious? Who is the backbone of Luscious? Do you have a community behind you, or is it just a partnership between you two?
Do we hear? Mr. and
Mrs. Smith.
Okay.
But we have to still give a few people because we have good support system from some of our family. So we have to give them that because we can talk to them about just about anything business related otherwise. So we have to give them thanks as well.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. So where do you see Luscious Beauty Spa in the next 3 to 5 years?
Well, without giving away too much as I see you're trying to get without giving away too much again. We should have a second location.
Okay.
Within the next 3 to 5 years. I can tell you a lot of things have been purchased for that second location.
Okay, so that is going to
and they're
definitely
sitting
happen.
and waiting. So There are bigger and better things to come.
Yes.
Never
Okay.
worry.
And what does success look like now compared to when you just started?
So no versus then, and I'd always say that when we just started, it was, will we have clients? Are we ever gonna get clients? But no, we can say yes, we have clients, to the point where we can say to clients, okay, we don't have that time available, but can you come at that time, because that's the available slot. And that's what we want it to be, consistently, daily, every day, right? So that's then versus now, I have to say it's a big difference.
Okay, that's good. And you agree?
And that's thanks to our staff and our very much
Yes.
our staff. Excellent.
I love that. I love that because right through from the beginning of this interview to this point, you have always constantly shout out your staff.
Yes.
And
Big
that
them
is clock it. All right. So tell me now, getting a little bit personal, right? So outside of work, how do you unwind? Mr. Smith? Or practice self-care? How do you unwind?
Well, for me,
Yes.
I would say a professional pool
Oh,
player.
I was waiting for the P word.
But I'm a very good pool player.
You're a very good pool player.
So
okay.
That's my thing that I use and unwind. Once I'm playing pool, I feel much better.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's me. Or dominoes.
Dominoes.
Any which one works.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I don't play pool. I don't play that.
So what do you do?
The first minutes, if I'm not working, and if I'm not working at the spa, I'm jumping in the spa bed and I'm getting a service done at the spa, because I always want to be pampered. I listen, and that is one of the best things that my husband and I could have ever done, to have a spa, because believe me, this is me all day, every day. If I could go to the spa every day, I'd go every day. Outside of that, so probably it would be just like going out for some drinks, having some fun, going on vacation. But yeah.
Okay. That sounds good. That sounds good. Professional pool player.
No, I'm not a full professional pool player, but I'm a very good pool player.
All right. After the interview, I'm here to take you up on that. I'm to take you up on that. All right. So, growing up, right? Did you come from an entrepreneurial background where any of your parents entrepreneur, like who inspire you to say, listen, let's start a business. Let's not just do this traditional 9 to 5.
You answer that one.
Well, growing up, I can say I've never seen my parents work for someone. So from then, it has been instilled in me that the best way forward is to actually have your own business. I have seen where they have been successful through their life in doing what they're doing, and I wish to follow in their footsteps.
Which is right.
So it has always embedded in me.
And I just landed right into that. And it's just natural. It's not a part of me where I feel like in my entire life, I never want to get up to say, oh, I am going to someone else's job, right? I just want to do my business. And in reality is that we know that when you work for someone, you work a 9 to 5, it can get you so far.
Only so far.
It can get you only so far. So what my vision has always been for my life, a 9 to 5 just won't be able to pull it, right? So your flexibility, your convenience, all of those things that you want. So for me, business is the way to go. It's just the way to go.
I agree. Definitely why it is that we are here trying as well.
And just shout out to our parents.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
That is it. So what is the misconception that some persons may have of you, seeing that you're business owners?
Filthy rich.
People see me and think me have money, Yeah. But the way I'm broke right now, I'm feeling like stealing all my neighbors' dogs and do the barkings whole night tonight. Rough.
Everybody say we're filthy rich, but we're very much trying. We're trying.
Okay.
Yes, we're trying couple.
Yeah, that's what most persons think. They don't see the intricacies. They don't see what's going in the background. They just see, the forefront, not knowing that
a business
owner. Yes. So what's one of the lessons that you wish you knew though before actually starting? Like what you learned along the way, and you said, "Wow, if I knew this before, that would have been an advantage."
Well, I would say it's our marketing strategy at the moment.
Marketing strategy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, because as I said before, we went in and believed that it would have been
Just okay, we
easy
open a
going,
spa, cool. A lot of
Yeah, because
people will be
persons
there.
would think that as well.
especially seeing
The
that there's
location where there's no competition,
Right.
right? You're bringing something new and innovative.
so
Mm-hmm.
turns out that wasn't the case.
That was the
No, it's
case.
not.
So
Yes.
yeah, I
So,
mean,
And if we knew what we know now then,
mm-hmm.
it would have made it much better
Much
or different or easier for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Now, tell me now, for somebody who may not even want to go into the spa, but a young entrepreneur watching this, right? If you had a way to inspire them through this platform, what would you say to them?
So I'm gonna tell anybody who is going into business this, and as an instructor as well in the beauty service, this is one of the first little motivational speech I give to all of my students. If you're going into the industry, be strong and also know that your family and your friends will not always be your biggest supporters. And when you're young going into business, those things will bother you a lot, because when you thought your family or your friends were always there and would always be there and would be the one to show up, you're going to realize that your clients will become your friends faster than your family, and your friends will become your clients. So do not let that discourage you guys. Do not let that demotivate you guys. Just do what you need to do and get into it and get your money.
Well said, well said. All right, so tell us before you go, right? How can we find Luscious Beauty Spa on social media, on the physical address, right? Website, if any? How do we find Luscious Beauty Spa and connect with Luscious Beauty Spa?
well, on social media, Instagram, I believe it's luscious_beauty_spa. Or TikTok is Luscious Beauty Spa.
Yes.
Uh,
Location.
we have, if you have a Fresher app, you can
Yes.
book
Fresher app.
online.
Yes.
So there's a booking site that's Fresher.
Okay.
So if you actually sign up with them, you can book up with us.
To
Yes.
set the appointments
Without
online?
even
Yes, so
calling.
clients can
So
set
you
their
can also
appointments.
do that as well.
Our
Business
link
owners
is
take
also on our
note.
Instagram page. So
Okay.
it's linked on our Instagram page. Once you go on our Instagram page, click on the link. You can actually go ahead and book
Book an
your own
appointment
service and
right from
appointment
the
right from the
Instagram
app
page.
as well.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
Or you can call us,
Mm-hmm.
WhatsApp us as well.
Mm-hmm.
You can
DM
Google
us either.
Once you Google, you can see the number. You will be able to see our location as well. We're
What's that
right
location?
there. Definitely precise location.
Mm-hmm.
We're on Google Maps, so if you go on Google Maps as well, put in Luscious Beauty Spa,
You find
it brings us directly to the spa.
And what's that exact location?
So we're right at Beacon Hills, Spanish Town, Greendale, Spanish Town. That's right upstairs, Sligoville Supermarket. So
Okay.
you can't miss it. It's the
red and gray plaza.
Right there. So after coming from Spanish Town, if you're coming from Spanish Town, after passing the hospital, going across the bridge, there's a stoplight. You make the left, keep left again, and the plaza is on your right hand side after going right there.
Yes.
Wonderful. Better than Google Maps.
So, if coming from Kingston, you'll be able to come from Twickenham Park, come up by the police academy, come up to the stoplight, make the right and the immediate left, and we're right there on the right hand side.
Yes.
Okay, sounds very much easy to find.
It is.
All right. So, any final words to our viewers before you go?
Well, final words. We hope to see you and you. But yes, guys, so come out, come have a good time. We have so many different things to offer you guys and so many things to come. We also have birthday packages. We have couples packages. Every holiday, everything that's coming up. So if it's Mother's Day coming up, we have promotions. If it's Father's Day, we have promotions. So please, guys, go on the website, look at all the services that we offer. Book a service for yourself or your special one. So we are open from Tuesday to Saturdays, and we are 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So just book your appointments.
All right,
So
thank
we
you.
do waxing, massages,
Yes.
facial, manicure, pedicure, nail enhancements.
We just don't do hair.
Everything but hair.
Yes.
So you can also come out, have a good time.
Do you also like sell or recommend products? Like, do you have your own line of products, or is
So that's coming soon. Yes.
And also remember that we have gift cards as well.
Gift cards.
Yes.
Definitely.
So if you want to book a service to somebody, just a special gift, you can come purchase a gift card. We give you the gift card, you take it to the person, and they come in for the service.
All right, we're going to work out a promotion package after this for our viewers here, so stay tuned. All right.
Yes.
So I must thank you both for taking the time out to come out. Mr. Smith, thank you so much.
And thank you for having us.
And before I go, I must say a big thank you for watching and supporting Life Behind the Scenes 876. And as promised, right, you can now enjoy a 10% discount off any service at Luscious Beauty Spa starting today, April 7, 2026. And this is valid through to the end of May 2026, right? Using the code LBTS10. You must also be subscribed to Life Behind the Scenes 876 on YouTube. You must be following the Luscious Beauty Spa page at Luscious Beauty Spa on TikTok and Luscious_Beauty_Spa on Instagram, right? So you don't want to miss out on this deal. Also, mark your calendars because on the 24th of May 2026, Life Behind the Scenes will also be hosting its second staging of its Impact Beach Trip, right? Where we go to River Rapids, Trelawney, right? The trip is for $10,000 for singles, $18,000 for couples, right? So couples will enjoy a $2,000 discount. The trip includes round-trip transportation to and from Trelawney, admission to River Rapids, and access to all the amenities that River Rapids has to offer, right? Plus prizes and surprises. So trust me, it's going to be a vibe. Also, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode of the Director's Cut podcast series.